and welcome to Filmfolket's podcast. We that speaks today is Göran.
Johannes.
Daniel.
Today's movie is Addams Family from 1991. The movie in brief.
The Addamses are incredibly eccentric and only slightly less wealthy. This catches the attention of the con artists Abigail and Gordon Craven. Posing as Gomez Addams' long-lost brother Fester, Gordon gets a little too comfortable in his act.
That is a good summary. I would say that I've seen the original black and white TV series when I was little on the reruns. And I think it's a very good adaptation of the TV series. And I like the gothic atmosphere, all from the costume design to all the effects that they're using that probably is with help of CGI and I don't know, did they use any practical effects for some of it, or is it mostly CGI?
It depends on what you mean by that. The thing with the thing, so to speak, as a running little hand is basically a way of editing out, and I don't think it's actually puppetry. It's a stand-in hand that they edit out, and some of it is CGI, which is pretty obvious in the early 90s quality of it all, but besides that, it's really nicely done, and I think they did a really good job with the costume design and everything to bring the characters to life. They have a very distinct aesthetic to each and every one of them, and they picked some great actors to really try and bring it out.
Yeah, I think the CGI effects has aged very well, and it really brings the dark comedic side to it. All from all the silly stuff that the things does, and also all the other effects that's happening in the house itself. All from the shooted bear that starts to eat one of the visitors. So there's a lot of things happening that is funny.
Yes, the living bear rug, I think that's an old gag from the cartoon. There's a lot of, let's say, morbid cartoon comedy. It doesn't really respect the laws of physics.
Yeah, I mean, I had a little bit of an anxiety when I saw the child theater play, and then when the Wednesday and her brother was gonna do their sketch, and this is so much better. It's bloody, but it's better than the other crap that the other kids were doing.
That's the entire joke, isn't it? You have this classic style of basic kid play where they're singing in this screechy way, and you see the Addamses tortured in the in their seats. Then it's their kid's turn, and standing ovation, beautiful.
I also liked the lady that had the partner that was like a wig that was almost speaking in like a beep beep voice, or like similar to the Sims voice, or maybe not really, but sort of.
Yes, cousin It.
Another thing that I think was very funny was when they were at the ball, and there was one person using a flute that looks like a snake. I was just thinking, what the fuck? Yeah. I mean,
Snake Charmer actually playing a snake.
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things in this movie to take in, and you probably need to see it a couple of times to understand it. But I think that's a good thing if it has a replay value, that you can see it a lot of times and never get tired of it.
I think that Elizabeth Wilson, who plays Abigail, Gordon's mother, is really well done as a villain. She is very convincingly abusively manipulative towards him, and I think that really makes it interesting, because in effect she's a much darker kind of villain than the movie really deserves. She also does a fun job with her fake German accent.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's was a nice tune to the whole character.
Rahul Julia does a great job as Gomez. He really lends the character the proper exuberant bombast that he is supposed to exhibit. And Christopher Lloyd as Gordon Fester. He has this really awkward way about him that works great. You see in the start of the movie when he's really trying to act Fester, and you see he's really nervous and he really can't grasp where he is and what's going on. And then later on you see he's more comfortable with himself, and it's actually some great acting.
Yeah, I also liked how both Wednesday and their brother, when they were playing with each other, that they were using a very strange game that she wanted to kill her brother in all kinds of way, either by electrocute him or like cut him. And it's kind of bizarre in the comedy when their mother is encouraged them to do it. So that makes the whole comedy great.
I want to say that Angelica Houston's makeup for Morticia is inspired by old vampire movies like Bela Lugosi as Dracula. The way her face is essentially kept in shadow while her eyes are lit up. It's evocative of that old black and white makeup. Even if she is supposed to be more of a witch than a vampire.
I was wondering what could have been done differently, and other thoughts.
I was just thinking that the ending feels a little rushed, with how the revelation about the truth of Fester's fate is a little tacked on, but otherwise it fits the wacky tone of the movie. Just could have a little more build up to it. It's kind of in a rush to solve itself.
It felt like you were not sure if he was Buster or not. And I agree with you that they could have been doing a better job and building up to that. You got to the end when he was faster, but he was manipulated by this woman.
Yeah, essentially you have this situation where you have to ask, is he really Fester? And if he isn't, has he really become Fester? And then you have this whole situation where in the end he actually is. We just had this memory loss thing, and well, we're not shy of spoilers here, so I just wanted to point that out, that the whole revelation is kind of rushed.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 30-year-old movie, so. But I understand if it can count as spoiler if you haven't seen it. But I mean, other than that, I mean, I like I said, I think the 3D effects or CGI, call it what you want, I think they're aged well for this movie. And also, I think most play their role very well. So I have nothing to critique on it.
I wanted to say that Lurch is played by Carol Sturken, who is he's been in Star Trek: The Next Generation, and he's also been in Men in Black. He was also in Twin Peaks and The Prey. It's interesting because he has this condition that makes him look the way he does, and he really works as Lurch, as this Frankenstein's monster kind of character. The movie is directed by former cinematographer Barry Sonnenfeld, who also later directed Men in Black.
Ideas for next time. I guess we're watching the next one.
Yeah, I've brought both of them, at least those two. There's a third, but I don't have it, so.
I mean, it could be interesting.
And watching a Sonnenfeld movie, I'm of course reminded of Men in Black, which I've been interested in watching for some time now.
Yeah. Well, I wish you all goodbye for this time, and don't forget to watch, like, and subscribe. See you next time.
Yeah, goodbye.
See ya.